Good morning. We're leaving today. Just taking a quick little walk, killing some time before the flight. So someone's yelling over here. It's just a really sad area of town, if I'm honest. There's so much homeless, but it's mashed up against like this gentrification, these really expensive lofts and apartments and gyms and restaurants all jammed up right next to homeless camps, tons of tents, people walking the streets. Just bad situation. This guy's yelling in the background here. Okay, well, it's been, I don't even know, 6 hours that I've been stuck at the airport. Essentially, everything just got so backed up, and who knows when this flight's taking off. I'm just trying to get home for Halloween tomorrow, and at this point, I have a backup flight out of Delta, 7 a.m. that is my fallback because that gets me into Boston at 3:30 p.m. And then, I don't know. I'm like, I can't even get into the whole story because it's just so insane. But essentially, we're just kind of waiting to see if the plane starts to board here in an hour and a half. People are like crying. There's multiple flights that are being pushed back. Everybody's trying to rebook. The line is huge. There's just panic and chaos, and the gate agents have no idea what's going on. Cool thing though, saw Seth Rogen, saw Bob Odenkirk, and I saw Cody Ko and his wife and his son, his secret son identity. I saw it in real life. That was cool. Anyways, Seth Rogen has been waiting at this airport for 5 hours for the New York flight, which has like no gate, and the people who are supposed to be going to New York are all panicked, and it's just a mess. So anyways, it's only stressful because I'm trying to get home to see my kids, and I want to do Halloween so bad, and it's just annoying. But as long as I get home to Boston before like noon, I'll be happy. Even if I can get home before tomorrow at all, the energy is insane in here right now. So, TBD. Everyone's racing to the JetBlue counter to rebook their flights. Time is of the essence. Halloween is tomorrow. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the race? Everybody, once they said, okay, this is officially canceled, you have to go down and book your ticket, everybody ran downstairs, myself included, to the ticket counter. As I'm running, I get a phone call from JetBlue because about 3 hours prior, I had called them and they said, we're experiencing longer hold times. It's going to be about, I don't know, an hour and a half, like 80 minutes or something like that. And so I put it on the like for them to call me back. So as I'm running to the ticket counter, I get that phone call from JetBlue and I'm like, okay, perfect. So I'm on the phone, I'm in line. The next soonest flight out is 6 a.m. Gets into Boston at 2:30. As I'm on the phone and the lady's taking my information, I can hear the gate agent or the person at the ticket counter who is like 10 people in front of me in line. And she is telling this woman that the 6 a.m. flight is full and the next available flight will be at this time tomorrow. So obviously I would completely miss Halloween. As I'm hearing her say this, the lady on the phone is saying, okay, I have a 6 a.m. flight is the soonest I can get you on. And I was like, if you can get me on that flight, I'll take it. And she's like, okay, let me see what seats are available. I said, you put me on, I will take any seat. Just confirm it. She's like, okay, well, let me see what seat you were on. She's like, a 7B gonna be okay? I was like, I told her, I was like, I need you to get to the confirmation page as fast as possible. She's like, okay. So she's doing my bag. She's doing this. She's okay. I'm sweating. There's beads of sweat going down because now I'm just hearing the lady up at the counter being like, telling everybody, there's no more room on the 6 a.m. flight. We might be able to get you on the one for something. Now they're starting to book for like Saturday, just crazy times. And finally the lady's like, okay, I got you, I got you on a thing. And so I'm with 2 of my coworkers and I say, hey, does anybody else want to hop on this line real quick? Because this lady's she's got the goods. She knows the in. So unfortunately, my coworker was on the phone. They did not get the 6 a.m. flight. Everybody in line was asking me how I got that 6 a.m. flight. I don't know, but I feel supremely lucky. So I'm out of here. I got my bag. This is what I'm laying on here now. Got my bag because they're not gonna have it overnight. They offered a hotel voucher. I was like, no. First of all, by the time I got to even a hotel and all that, I'd be having to wake up and turn around. Secondly, I'm like, I don't want any more chance. I don't want there to be traffic. I don't want to not be able to get an Uber. I don't want to oversleep. I don't want anything. I want to stay right here. I'll sleep on the floor. I don't care. And so she's like, okay, whatever. And so I go up to the lady because I'm with a coworker who's getting their stuff settled. And I just go up real quick and I say, can you just please confirm 100% that I am on that 6 a.m. flight? Because I'm just still spooked. I'm like, how is it I got on? No one else did. Confirms it. It's all good. Here I am. I'm about to hunker down for the night. I am watching the plane that I'm going to be on at 6 a.m. It's currently in JFK. And, I'm looking for my phone. It's right here. It's in JFK. It's already delayed 30 minutes since the last time I looked at it. So I'm hoping that my 6 a.m. flight doesn't suffer the same fate. I have a backup flight for 7 a.m. through Delta. I'm going to hold on to that for like another 2 hours because I can cancel it up to when it takes off. So here's hoping. I feel 2 things right now. One, I feel incredibly nervous and deeply saddened that Caden, who is expecting me to be in the house when he wakes up in the morning, I'm not going to be there, and that I'm not going to get to the house until basically the time to go trick-or-treating. That being said, the other thing I'm feeling right now is insanely grateful because there are a lot of people here tonight who are unable to fly out of JetBlue or are flying out on Saturday. My coworkers aren't getting into Boston until this time tomorrow night. So I'm just very, very thankful that I was able to secure as good of a situation as I could for the situation. There was a lot of people, there were moms and stuff who were crying because, they're missing I'm hearing this little girl talking right now and I want to cry. I miss my kids. I'm just tired, so I'm gonna sleep for a bit. Just traveling,